All right, these are the top spring fragrances I'm wearing in 2026. I'm tired of cold weather fragrances. I'm tired of cold weather, period. It's been a long, cold winter here in Ohio, so I started wearing my spring fragrances to kind of hurry it up and get ready for spring. It's been a really cold, snowy winter here in Ohio, and these like fresher fragrances, they work okay in the wintertime because you're generally inside, indoors, in your car, whatever, and it's at least like 70 degrees in there. So you're not really outside projecting these fragrances, but they actually project in the air outside, kind of have this icy tone to them even inside because the air's got the lower humidity and there's still these cool drafts blowing. So it kind of gives a different tone to these fresh fragrances, like this icy tone, as I said, that's really nice. So let's get into the list. All right, first up is this Kajal Icon. Opens up really sweet with this juicy tropical passion fruit. There's a lot of orange and pineapple, lots of fruits going on. Then you get some ginger and black pepper spices. They're real subtle though. It dries down, it kind of gets into gourmand territory. It's got this praline, musk, and vanilla. It actually it's very unisex all the way through. This is unisex down the middle. I could see a male or female wearing this. Pretty good longevity on this one too. I get wafts of it all day long and I don't go nose to blind to it. So that's pretty good, and it seems to beam off my skin pretty good, even this cooler weather. It's just a real fun, uplifting, addictive, compliment getting, just a fun fragrance here that performs really well. This works good in the summer too, but I really like it in the spring because with the gourmand tones and how good it projects, it just kind of cuts through the cooler spring air. So yeah, I love this one. Great fragrance here, Kajal Icon. All right, if I pick my most worn fragrance for spring, it would easily be this Creed Green Irish Tweed. I've been wearing this fragrance since the late 80s. I got in early on this fragrance. It's got this fresh, green, aromatic, fougere tone to it. It conjures up images of like rolling green hills in Ireland during the spring. That's what I get, like an Irish spring type smell. I have an older formulation and I have this newer one too. And they haven't killed this one yet with reformulation. The older batch is a little bit darker, performs a little bit better, but it's still not too bad on this one. It's halfway decent. Not as good, but still really good. Just like a nostalgic, timeless, classic fragrance to me. Still feels modern to me. Sometimes now though, since my nose has developed, kind of the violet leaf in this can kind of get on my nerves. I can just pick up, I know I'm smelling violet leaf now. Early on, I didn't know even what violet leaf was or what it smelled like, so you know, it wasn't as noticeable to me. So sometimes now, I don't love this one as much, but it's still, if I wear this a few times every spring, it still just really gets me in a good, you know, high-spirited mood and just seems well put together. And this is just a classic Creed fragrance. This, Virgin Island Water, and all these older ones from back then. Creed was just killing the game back then when they came out with all these. All right, Mirror Image Holy Grail is inspired by Faith by Borissia the Victorious. It was a limited Pakistan exclusive release, so it's expensive if you can even find it. And you know, since it's so rare and exclusive because they only made so many bottles, you got to pay a fortune for it. So I'm too cheap, but I had a 2 milliliter a few years ago, and based on memory, this is really close. At least it gets you in the ballpark, if not spot on. I wish I still had a sample. I'm just too cheap to buy a new sample. But I get really strong Ganymede vibes with this, which I love Ganymede, but it's leveled up and pushed further with the added aquatic tones to it and a subtle Middle Eastern feel to it. Kind of in the ballpark of Aqua Sapphire by Borissia the Victorious, if you've smelled that one. Enormous performance on this one here, more than the original. I don't remember the original performing this well, and I don't go nose blind, so I kind of get wafts of this all day. Just super versatile, year-round versatility here. You can wear this dressed up, casual, all 4 seasons to me, but spring is the best. This is a straight up vent scent certified banger. Love this one. Matt Lusk killed it on this one. All right, next up is this Saturn by Nicheend. I smelled most of the house, really impressed with that house. This is my favorite of the house, so I had to get a full bottle of this. Kind of reminds me of Creed Viking, which I love. But this is even better, so that's saying a lot because I really love Creed Viking. The mint note is really prominent in this. They've amped it up from the Creed Viking, and it's really long lasting. And it's not like a toothpaste type of mint that kind of can turn me off sometimes. It's really vibrant, refreshing. A lot of pepper and lemon in the open too. As it dries down, the lavender and rose kind of move forward. Really rounding it out. It dries down woody at the end. Great performance on this too. I pick up wafts of it for a long while and I don't go nose blind, which is good. This could be a spring signature scent for me or for anybody. It's more of a mature scent profile. So I picture like a mature person wearing this. And you can kind of wear this dressed up or dressed down, but I think this would be a great office scent, perfect for that situation, and kind of better going out in the evenings. But I wear it in the daytime to the gym or whatever because I've got a casual lifestyle. I don't really go out and do all that. So love this fragrance. All right, this RDZ PFNR has this fruity aquatic mojito smell. Got some lactonic milky florals as it starts drying down. Then when you get all the way to the base, you get this like green amber woods. I've been buying a lot of these RDZ fragrances from lately. I own or have tried most of the house now. I haven't tried some of the newest ones, so I got to get some of those and try those. They're an indie house out of Philadelphia. They got these Puerto Rico inspired fragrances. That's where he's from. Good performance and everything from the house. They're all pretty original. They all smell great. Every one I've tried so far I like, some more than others. And I'll be going over more. I got more for the spring, I got more for the summer, and then I even have a couple winter ones. So yeah, I got lots to go over, and yeah, great house, and this is a fun fragrance here. Works great in the spring. I think this is mainly for a younger guy, but I'm an older guy pulling it off, but I could see a younger guy wearing this. This could be like a spring, summer signature scent for a younger guy, really. Pretty much any situation. Next one up is kind of a hype beast. I heard a lot about it. I bought one 10 milliliter, then I bought another one because I saw a good deal on it. It's kind of pricey, a bottle, but I love it. This is probably my favorite fragrance right now. Like, that's a fluid situation. I'm always changing favorites in my top 10, but right now this is my favorite fragrance. I can't think of anything I enjoy wearing more, and I'd like to have a full bottle of this eventually. It's just kind of pricey. So it's Floruits from Soleil de Grâce. I know I butchered that, but it's basically a fruity ganymede with this nice, real fresh, zesty orange and a real nice, fresh passion fruit in the open. The mineralic ganymede tone has been like leveled down. It's not so leathery and stuff, and so spaceship vibey, you know what I mean? It's kind of toned down. It's got some nice light florals in it in the mids. The florals come out a little bit more. It's got some oak moss and amber kind of grounding it. And it's got really good performance. I wore this and I sprayed heavy, but we're out hiking in the cold, a long day of hiking, running around shopping and stuff, and had a bonfire at night. And man, I could smell it all day. I was just getting wafts, and I was asking people around me, do I have it on too heavy? Did I spray too much of this? You know, and they're like, no, I'm just getting whiffs of it. It smells great. So yeah, it's got really good performance too. And it's like a tropical ganymede is what I would say. And but toned down. Like I said, it's less that, you know, that spaceshipy mineralic stuff going on, which I don't mind. I like ganymede and I like that, but this is toned that down with more florals, and it seems even a little bit more higher end than ganymede. Ganymede smells really high end, the real deal. So they did a great job on this. This is unisex down the middle too. I could see a woman wearing this very easily. It'd be easy for a woman to pull this off. So yeah, this is great, man. You could wear this spring, summer, probably fall. Any situation, dressed up, dressed down, it doesn't matter. It worked perfect hiking out there one day, but you could go to a business meeting with this on, or a formal event, and it would work. Yeah, just another straight up Vincent certified banger. All right, I got a sample of another version of a fruity ganymede that I heard smells exactly like the last one I talked about, that Floruits. So this one's called New Notes Akigala Mandarino. It's a little less pricey, and it's really good too. It's kind of the same deal as Floruits, fruity, but more like a juicy orange, tangerine, and apple. So the fruits are a little bit different, but still just a fruity ganymede. And it's got less of that leather, spaceship, metallic vibe to it as well. The florals and some of the amber oak moss at the base doesn't kind of come in like florets, but it's very similar. And I like this one too. I could see myself getting a bottle of this, but I think owning both would be redundant. So I'd kind of like to just have one or the other. And if I could get one, I did a side-by-side. I think I like Floruits just a little bit more, but this one's a little bit easier to get at a decent price. So I may end up with this one, or I just may end up just doing like 10 milliliters of each of them and see if I ever run through those. Because I got so many fragrances, it may take me forever to go through a 10 milliliter, even of a fragrance I really love, just because I got so many choices. I'm not going to keep wearing the same thing. So yeah, another great choice here, but don't get both. Same situation. You can wear it pretty much any season. Warmer weather is the best, but it works anytime, any situation. And this one's unisex too, right down the middle. All right, Orto Parisi Viride. It's got this really green, damp, wet, coniferous, deep forest vibe. I was looking for a cheaper alternative to Amouage Bracken Man, and this kind of came up. And it's close. It kind of gives you that same kind of vibe, but it's not as good as Bracken Man. I still like that, but way less cheap. It's hard to, since that was discontinued, it's super pricey. This has got like a little bit of a fougere tone to it. Lots of herbs in it. Pretty good performance because people around me can smell it. I just go nose blind to it. I really don't like a fragrance that I go nose blind to. To me, it's bad performance if I can't smell it, but it isn't because everybody else was telling me it's still strong. It's pretty artistic, tells a nice storytelling fragrance. I like that, the storytelling, creating that scene of the deep forest. More of like a mature type fragrance. I wouldn't see a young guy wanting to go around smelling like a green coniferous forest, but maybe if you want to smell like that, this is a good one for that. So yeah, I like this one. I just wish I didn't go nose blind to it. Okay, this Astrum Nova from Electimuss hits you with this fruity tropical mango amber scent that gives you these God of Fire vibes immediately. So you think, oh no, it's another God of Fire. But then immediately it gets way more complex. These creamy, spicy florals come in next. There's a lot of ambroxan kind of pushing this thing too. Dries down with some oak moss and some oud. Has some gourmand tones to it too as it gets deeper into the dry down with vanilla, musk, and tonka bean. This is really complex. There's a lot going on here. A lot of transitions, man. It starts out, has like 4 different transitions it goes to. So it's pretty interesting fragrance. There's one note in here. I can't figure out which note it is. A little bit off-putting to me. I don't love it. I prefer God of Fire over this, but this is a very interesting fragrance. And maybe after a few more wearings, it might grow on me because it's maybe I'm just not hip to the complex. And the oud does come into play a little bit in the dry down too, which I do like that. I like how it's got that oud at the base. So yeah, it's a real nice fragrance. Not a love for me yet, but this is super interesting. This could turn into a love. Super interesting fragrance. Let's talk about this PDM Galloway. It's one of those old school fragrances from PDM. It's a 2014 release. I think it's kind of forgotten and slept on. I like it a lot. It's very clean and minimalistic with a fresh, clean, white profile. White t-shirt fragrance right here. Apex white t-shirt fragrance. Just like the bottle. Great pick for the bottle design. It's pretty linear. Citrus musk for the first couple hours. It's got a little bit of spices and florals around it out. They come into play a little bit more as it dries down. The florals are really nice in this, but they're just a touch of them. But the thing I really like about the most is it's got this animalistic amber woody base, and that little animalistic tone sitting at the base is what really makes this fragrance to me. I can smell it in the open, but as it dries down, it kind of ramps up a little bit. And I'm not sure exactly what note that is, but that's what I love about it. That's what kind of makes it the juxtaposition of the fresh with that little bit of an animalistic tone. Yeah, really nice, versatile fragrance, any age. Any warm weather time, like anytime it's warm, this is a good fragrance. I mean, you can wear it in the winter. I've been wearing it. It's been pretty cold out here, and it still works. Like I said, it's got an icy tone to it in the cold air. But yeah, great fragrance here, kind of slept on. All right, this Capriccio from Somens might be the best Venice BR540 hybrid there is to me, and I love those two combined. Those are two killer ones. I love when those are combined. This is perfumed by Chris Maurice, and there's actually a bunch on this list that were perfumed by him, so he must be one of my favorite spring fragrance perfumers, because I think there's maybe 4, maybe 5 on this list perfumed by him, at least 3. So it's just so smooth and balanced. With that, they added a subtle cranberry note that really takes it next level. Has kind of like a tropical warm weather feel to it. It's a brighter Venice BR540. It's fruity and sweet. Doesn't have none of the smoke from like a Venice. The BR540 saffron is kind of muted, so it's not like pushing off super heavy. Just giving it some depth. Really good performance on this, and I don't really go that nose blind because I can go really nose blind to both of those fragrances. So yeah, this is a really well done fragrance, and the quality just seems really good on this one. So yeah, this one's kind of slept on, but those who know, they know. So that's it. Been a while, and if you made it to the end, appreciate you hanging out.